Laura Andrews here, and I'm an independent Norwex consultant, and I'm here today to show you about the mop system, the Superior Mop System, and how it works. Because, true confession, before this mop, I was an infrequent sweeper and an even more infrequent mopper because it took so much time, energy. It was gross, it left a residue. I could outwait my husband for weeks, and he would get more grossed out by the floors than I would, and then he would mop them. That is how much I hated mopping, because they would get pretty gross. And I had a high threshold, not anymore. So, thanks to the Norwex Mop System, it comes with a handle and the head. The handle telescopes, so little people and kids can use this, or if you untwist it, tall people can use it, so any height you want. When it's all the way down, it has an edge here that you can hang it on your counter, especially after you wet mop the hardwood floor. You don't want that wet mop head on touching the floor so it can dry. It has this rubber piece on the handle that you can use for scuff marks to erase those. So the way to use it, it also has this pivoting head. So it can go side to side, up and down, and it has a lock. So when you lock it, wrong end. When you lock it, it won't go side to side. It'll only go up and down. So if you wanted to do walls or ceilings, you could do that with it locked. So the way to use this is put my foot on it. I'm going to get it up to about my chin height. And then I'm going to I've got two mop pads here that come with it. The dry one, which is fuzzy, and the wet one, which I start with dry. They both say on the back, dry floor, damp wet, so you know which one is which. So I'm going to start with the dry one, and I'm going to charge it by rubbing it together to get the static electricity working for me, like you would with the dust mitt. Drop it on the floor and put the mop on it. Velcros. I keep an edge free so I can get underneath cabinets, underneath the fridge, and you could do baseboards too while you were working with this. So you're going to mop in a figure-8 motion with the dry mop to try and keep all the debris in front of you. And since this is not my first take, hopefully I did a good job last time, but let me go over here, because I know there's stuff over here. So you're going to go in a figure-8. Go underneath the trash. There we go. And under the dishwasher. I didn't get that the first time. It's great at picking up dog hair. I would go through, when I would dry mop with a disposable mop system, I would go through several of these before I got all the dog fur especially. So then when you're done, you're going to pick it up and dust it off. Got some stuff here. Into the trash. The rubber brush, there's one system that has the rubber brush with it, or you can buy it separately. This is also great for carpets, getting fur off carpets, off sofas, your windows, your sliders where they slide back and forth, and the sill, they're great for that. So there's the wet mop. The dry mop, sorry. So when you're done, you can just launder them. I've had these since January. I launder them about every other week. I use them pretty much every week, the dry one more so, and they just wash up great. No more buying stuff to use on my floor, any sort of thing I would have to mix with water. No residue left, and it's a lot quicker and easier, and this will last me for years and years and years. Hi, and welcome back for part 2, Battle of the Mops. So, because Norwex microfiber can pick up 99% of bacteria on a surface, I'm going to do a demo with Glow Germ, which is a simulated bacteria powder, and the wet mop of a popular disposable brand versus the Norwex mop in water. So, just put my Glow Germ down, that. And so now I've got my rhymes with quifer, and I will do that. And then on the other side, I've got my wet Norwex mop. It's damp. I washed it out and rinsed it out. Of course, I'm pushing some of it over on the other side, but okay. Let's see. Norwex, the wet mop, got it. I've got residue and smearing on the quifer side. I did push some of the powder over, but it looks like it moved around a lot and didn't necessarily pick it up. So that is the difference between mechanical and chemical cleaning. So there's 3 ways to get the Norwex mop. Over here. First way is you can buy it. It's worth every penny. You'll have it for years. All you have to do is take off the pads and throw them in the wash and wash them. I usually wash mine about maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. But when I'm done, I can just rinse them out if they're not too dirty, and then just let them dry and reuse them because they do have the silver backlock in them. So you can buy it, or you could host a party or an event like this and earn it for free or at a greatly reduced amount. Or you could get it in your consultant kit if you decide to be a consultant like I am, and that's how I got my mop in January. So let me know if you have any questions about that, and thanks so much for watching.